Eu acho que vai ser simultâneo. Vai ser simultâneo?
No rádio? 101, né?
Who is new by duty?
No, I'm not even a neophyte devotee, but like how can I see this verse, you know? How can I interpret this verse?
First to try to understand, you give the instruction to whom? Who gives instruction and to whom? Sita, do you understand?
I didn't hear the question, but I'm saying.
Question is saying, she is asking about the verse Upadeshamritam dadati patijanati gujjamakati. So, in this verse, the dadati, what is the dadati, what is the patijanati gujjamakati? So I am just asking, she is asking how to give to instruction to neophyte devotees. And who gives instruction to whom? My question is. The Upadeshamritam, all the instruction, he gives to whom, and who is giving instruction and to whom?
महाराज महाप्रभु से अपने actually धर्म जोड़े सिखाया अपने न करे धर्म से होना चाहिए. I think only someone can give that today.
श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम तत्परितरम इंद्रिय संयम. श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम. Who has Shraddha, then he will be acquire the knowledge ज्ञान. श्रद्धावान लभते ज्ञानम तत्पर. Then is Shraddha coming, faith coming. Then according to the instruction, he will be control all his senses. Siddhavano lavate gyanam tatpara indriyam. Tatprendriyam. Tatpara after. He will be control his senses. This is Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Siddhavano lavate gyanam tatprendriya indriya samyam. Indriya samyam means you have to control your senses. conditional soul and completely absorbed in material sense gratification. And the nature of all our senses going to the object of the senses. Yeah? This was. Our eyes, nose, ears, yeah? Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Gyanendriya. Understand? What is the Pancha Karmendriya?
6 inches.
Pancha Karma Indriya Karmendriya. Yeah? Working? What is called? Working senses. That is called Bak Pad Payu Pani Upastha. Bak Pad Pani or Payu Upastha. Bak means our tongue, speaking only. Bak, Pad means legs. Pani means hands. Payu means where they are passing the stooling, or Upastha means gem. So Bak, Pad, Pani, Payu. This is called the 5 Karmendriya. Okay. Or 5 Gyanendriya. Chakshu, Karna, Nasika, Jiha, Tacha. 5 appear senses of the knowledge. Okay. 5 senses appear of knowledge. Chakshu means eyes. Karna means ears. Chakshu, Karna. Eh? What do you call? Eh? Chakshu, Karna, Nasika. Nasika means nose. Eh? Ajya and Tvacha. Ajya means tongue. Tvacha means skin. So Chakshu, Karna, Nasika, Jya, Tvacha. Which of 5? Knowledge of acquired. And also mind is there. So how many? 11. Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Gyanendriya, and Mon. Ekadas Indriya. These 11 Indriya senses, they are going always toward the 5 Tanmatra. Tanmatra means the object of the senses. They are Roop, Ras, Sabda, Gandha, Sparsha. Roop means form. Okay? Our eyes are going at the beautiful form. This is the nature. Our eyes to see, darshan, at the beautiful form. This is the nature. Roop, Ras. Ras means enjoying the mellows. Eh? Our mellow, that means our tongue. Try to relish the different kinds of mellows. This is the nature. Sabda means sound. Our ears are going where the beautiful sound. Gandha means smell. Our nose automatically going, that is the sweet smell, fragrance coming. This is the nature. Sparsha means touch. Our automatically skin wants the sparsha, touch. This is soft, this is hard, this is cold, or this is warm. So our Shastra is saying Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Gyanendriya. Always going where the object of the senses. This is the nature. But or this 5, what is it called? 10 senses cannot acquire anything without and company of the mind. Mind is very important. You cannot walk without your mind. You cannot see anything without your mind. When your mind contact but united and with your eyes, then you can see. And this is the nature. And so mind is very powerful. So mind is called the king of all our senses. Mano Raja. Raja understand? Raja means king. King, he controls all his subjects. In the same way, if you not control your mind, you cannot control your senses. Okay? If king is stupid, nonsense and a rascal, then automatically subjects, praja, they will be also same way. Okay? Your king is topmost person, superior person. Jad jadadali tattat ivetre jana sajat pramanam kurute lokastat anuvartate. Superior person, what is doing, then junior, they are following his footsteps. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Jad Jadachari Tattat Evitri Jana Sajat Pranam Kurute Lukastad Univartate. So that means mind is king. Just I told mind is as like a king. Yes? What is called? Topmost person, just to give example. So in the same way, if your mind not control, you cannot control anything. You cannot control your senses. So for this regard, you have to first control your mind. Eh? If you not fix your mind, then mind will be disturbed. Or mind disturbed, then automatically all your senses automatically disturbed. Right? But now question is, mind is very flickering. Chanchalai Manak Krishna. Arjuna asked to Krishna this katha. The Chanchalai Manak Krishna, my mind is very restless. Mind always traveling. Okay? Without ticket or without passport or without. Okay? You can ask yourself, you are sitting here, your body is sitting here, your eyes, nose, hands, legs, all is here with you. Or mind, where is going mind? Mind always traveling. And mind one thing always thinking good or bad also. Well, to be nonsense, must be mind thinking bad things. Why? Why bad things thinking? This is your past impressions, kusanskar. Bad impressions. For this your mind disturbed. Mind is as like photographer. Photographer means taking the photo and storing. Photographer taking the photo and inside everything is what? Story. In the same way, what you are looking, what we are doing, our mind is also taking photo and storing. This is the thing. Mind always this. This is his duty. And always saying in this or what to do. So bad impressions or good impressions, this body, they also again disturb your mind. What you took photo in your mind, and that also, that impressions again disturb your mind. And mind also doing this way. So mind is very also disturbed. Actually, who makes disturb your mind? Again question. Who disturb your mind? Your impressions, I told already. Impressions, sanskar. Impressions. Sanskar is what? What you are looking, what you are doing, everything. That is the impressed your mind. Well, mind is very, very subtle. Then mind sent to intelligence, man buddhi. Well, intelligence sent to ego, ahankar. Well, then ego, ahankar again sent to heart, chitta vritti. Then start to work again. Look, man, buddhi, ahankar, chitta. But some today are saying three. Man, buddhi and ahankar. Yes? You are sitting here. You will sit here, listen Harikatha or not? You want to listen Harikatha. But your past impressions, they also giving disturbance to you. Don't listen Harikatha. Go to Maya. Go to the beach. Because the past impressions disturb your mind. Or past impression, no, you have to listen to Harikatha. Don't go to the beach. Don't go stupid nonsense rascal. Man is called also, that is called, man is called Sankalpa Vikalpa Ma Iti Manaha. Sankalpa Vikalpa. Taking bhav and then give up the bhav. Sankalpa Vikalpa Atmaka Iti Manaha. Man is what? Sankalpa Vikalpa. What you do, what you do. Sometimes good, sometimes Sankalpa taking bhav. No, I have to sit here, listen Harikatha. Then another mind saying, no, don't listen Harikatha. What is the Harikatha? What fruits you will get? Nothing. Your mind is saying. Another mind is saying, no, you go to the beach, taking baths, swimming, what is it called? Surfing, suffering. So in this way, Sankalpa, Vikalpa, Atma, Iti, Manaha. But all these things coming according to your past impression, sanskar. Good or bad? Sanskar. If good sanskar, then you reject the stupid nonsense things. You should not listen your mind. Or bad sanskar, then you have to go. Enjoying sense. So mind never fixed. Mind always is what? Flickering. Asthir means flickering, restless. So now coming this is saying, you have to fix your mind. If you not fix your mind, you cannot to achieve your perfection goal. You have to fix your mind and also point your target. Target, understand? Goal. You know that what is called? In the Nakat, what is called? Dhanuras, Sej, what is called? Sej, No, Dhanurasi, they can just take the bow and Sej. Bow and arrow. If you take the bow and arrow, what will do? First you target where you pointed your arrow. This is very important. If you take bow and arrow in your hand, so what will do? First you decide your target where you pointed tip of the arrow.
But when Dronacharya is saying for Pandavas and Kauravas to the target, only one could do. Everyone else they cannot do.
This is the lila. And the Arjun is the top. All they are Yudhishthira, not less than Arjuna. But in this Leela drama,
For us,
eh,
for a normal person like me, it's not easy to
how is this word? In this way, you have to first determine yourself. Then, sankalpa, you have to take bhav and fix your mind and fix your target, laksha. Eh? You have to go until achieve your perfection goal. Eh? Understand? चलते रहो जब तक लक्ष्य तक नहीं पहुंच जाओ. You have to study. You have to go steady. Eh? Understand? Steady means you have to go. And until achieve your goal. Don't stop. Eh? For this regard, the Upanishad saying that the story of the rabbit and tortoise. Know the story? Okay. So now coming, the mind is called that the Trikari. Chanchali Manakrishna. Yeah? This thing. So, how to control the mind? So Arjuna asked this question. Chanchali Manakrishna Pramati Balavadidam. Pramati Balavadidam. Not so easy to control my mind. And yogi, rishis, munis, and thousand years, they are performing many kinds of austerities and many kinds of renunciation. Going in the forest alone, not eating, not sleeping, just control mind. They don't want to see anything. They close their eyes. They don't want to speak to anyone. In this way, they are performing their austerities. If you see anything, then your impression coming in your mind. Then your mind will be disturbed. So for their rishi munis, and sometimes, most of the time they were staying in the forest and alone. Alone, understand? Not to stay. No one to speak anyone, not anything, just staying alone. Close eyes and staying in there. This is called austerities. How to control? But still they cannot control the mind. Viswamitra. You know Viswamitra? Viswamitra in this way he also to try to control his mind. And he was staying alone in the forest, in the cave of the mountain. And close his eyes. Because if you see, then mind will take photo. Your eyes will take photo and going to the mind. Vijayavidya. So they are thinking, no, I will not see anything. I will not meet with anyone. I stay alone and close eyes. Calm and quiet. Just chant. Many people they are chanting this one. Omkara uchyate. They are chanting. But Viswamitra, in this way, he also performed hard austerities. Then Manoka, coming from heavenly planet, very nice, beautiful. What is it called? Apsara. Themselves. And just she made the sound with her bangles. You see the, what is it called, movie of and Menoka, she just also one time, 2 times, 3 times. Then Viswamitra's austerities, dhyan, meditation, everything is well. Finished. Look. Then open his eyes. When he opened his eyes, he saw Menaka is there. Very beautiful lady. Then he could not control his senses. Eh? He holds the hand of Menaka and start to dance. Sense gratification comes. So for this regard, Shastra is saying by the performing of karma, jnana, yoga, tapasya, sadhya. Sadhya means reading Shastra, Veda, Dhyan. And even worship Thakurji, Vigrahasi. And even you also pilgrimage, go to the pilgrimage place. And you cannot control your mind. And Srimad Bhagavat is saying this way. Na sadhaya, na tapasya, no yoga siddhira. According to yoga siddhi, you cannot also. Olima, logima, many things of people are taking the siddhi. You cannot control your mind. How will control your mind? Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says 2 ways you can control your mind. What is that? Abhyas and Vairagya. But Abhyas or Vairagya, Abhyas means again practice. That is called Abhyas. Vairagya means renunciation. That means you control the mind and tell to mind or don't mind. For mind don't go to enjoy the senses, sense gratification. But in this way you cannot also control your mind. The Bhagavad Gita is saying this way. Abhyasana vairagya grijyate. And how to control mind? Abhyas and vairagya. Abhyas means practice again and again. Vairagya means renunciation. Even if you practice vairagya and abhyas, also you cannot control your senses. The mind is very powerful, flickering, and mayas is very powerful. So Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna told this katha to Rishi Munis. And at the time of solar eclipse, you can read Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto. And that time Rishi Munis, they asked this question. Same Krishna told in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, how to control your mind. Then Krishna told 2 ways you can control mind. Abhyas and Vairagya. And same Krishna in Bhagavatam, same question. Muni Rishi, they asked Krishna. Here Krishna to tell to us, so how will control our mind? Then Krishna told, no sadhya, no yoga siddhirupa, no tapasya. Then you cannot control your mind. Only with the assistance of sadhu sangha. Then Krishna very clearly explained this katha. If you read Srimad Bhagavatam, this sloka is coming. No sadhati mang yogam, no santa dharma uddhava, no sadhas tapos tyago, yatha bhaktir mama orjita. Same Krishna again told to Uddhav this katha also. Arjuna again asked 11th canto. That is called Uddhav, Krishna, Sangvad. Srimad Bhagavad, Uddhav, Sandesh and Uddhav Sangvad. 2 words. Uddhav Sandesh, that is called Brahmar Gita. And Uddhav Sangvad, the conversation between Krishna and that is called, that time Uddhav, he asked many questions. When Krishna about to depart from this material world, and in what is called, in Dwarakapuri, when Krishna came in what place? Krishna departed from that the place. That time Uddhav asked many questions. That is the 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. And Prabhas Kshetra, Prabhas Tirtha. That time Uddhav asked these questions. 11th canto, the conversation between Krishna and Uddhav, that is this way. That time Uddhav also same asked this question also. How to control mind? Arjuna asked to Krishna, how to control mind? Rishi Munis, they also asked to Krishna, how to control mind? And Uddhav also asked same question to how to control the mind. Gita, Bhagavad, two ways, two places. Muni Rishi, they asked to Krishna how to control mind. Then Uddhavi also asked to Krishna how to control mind. But different answer Krishna gave. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna told 2 ways you can control mind. Fix your mind. Abhyas and Vairagya. Huh? Abhyas means practice. Abhyas. Vairagya means renunciation. Then Muni Rishi, they asked this question, so how to control our mind. That time also became with sadhu sangha. Then, without sadhu sangha, any method, you cannot control your mind. Then when Uddhav asked this question, that comes if you practice bhakti yoga. Then no sadhati man yogam, no sanka dharma uddhava, no sadhas tapos tagu, jatha bhaktir mama urjita. One who achieve my Suddha Bhakti, pure Bhakti, they can control. By the performing karma, jnana, yoga, tapasya, reading shastra, and not. Then Bhakti is very powerful. This is the last and conclusion of Krishna. If you practice Bhakti, but how practice Bhakti? How you will practice Bhakti? With sadhu sangha. Same. Actual Krishna says everything is same katha. You Bhagavad Gita also same thing. You have to abhyas vairagya with sadhu. Abhyas means practice. Vairagya means renunciation with sadhu sangha. Without sadhu sangha, vairagya, renunciation, that's useless. That's called markad vairagya. Markad vairagya, the renunciation as like monkey vairagya, markad vairagya. And monkey also not putting any clothes, naked, and very humble. If you go Vrindavan, then realization will come. Monkey sitting one place, close eyes, and 2 hands. If you go very close, and also, especially your glasses, they jumped and take her and run. You would think, oh, the monkey is very humble. Maybe it will be not disturbed to me. But we come to very close, then take you there. This is the monkey. Renunciation. Markad vairagya. Have you been in India? Vrindavan or no? If you go Vrindavan, then your realization will come. How monkey is called? Renunciation. Stupid nonsense. And stupid nonsense. Also lusty teachers, always. Stupid nonsense, rascal, stupid. Markad Mahaprabhu, Markad Vairagya karo, na dekha lok dekha ya. Jatha jugga visay bhunja anasakta hai. Antar nishta karo, bajje log vyavahar. Achirate Krishna tomai koriben uddhar. Mahaprabhu. Don't show monkey renunciation. Markad Vairagya. So now coming Gita also saying these things. The Vairagya and Abhyas should be practiced with sadhu. Sadhu sangha. Then coming in Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna told to the same instruction to the Rishi Munis, because Rishi Munis they asked, so how to control our mind? Then Krishna told, that my 1,000 lives, if you worship the Vigraha, also you cannot control your mind. Vigraha Seva. 1,000 lives, if you do parikrama, dham parikrama, also not control. 1,000 lives, if you read Shastra, Vedas, Upanishad, Sadhaya, Yoga, Tapasya, austerity, also not control. So how to control mind? Then Krishna told, sadhu sangha. But all these things, again, Krishna told, you do read Shastra, Ved, Adhyayana, everything with the association of sadhu. Actually, Krishna focus, emphasis, this word, sadhu sangha. What you want to do? Karma, jnana, yoga, everything is sadhu sangha. Then Krishna's last instruction to Uddhava, because Uddhava asked this question also. Pahaguna. Then Krishna told, no sadhati mang yogam, no sankha dharma uddhava, no sadhas tapus tyagu, yatha bhakti momo urjita. Then by the performing of karma, gyan, yoga, sadhas, tap, not possible. Only if you practice bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is very powerful. Krishna, this last instruction, you have to practice bhakti yoga. Devotional service to Lord. Then what is the bhakti yoga? Saravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam Vandanam, Dasa Sakkatma Nivedanam, Iti Pungsar Vita Vishnu, Bhaktis Chetanam Lakshanam, Tanamanne Adita Uttamam. Prahlad Maharaj. Sravan, Kirtan, Smaran, Padasavan, Archan, Vandan, Dasa, Sakha, Atma Nivedanam. These are 9 limbs of bhakti. But if you practice the nine limbs of bhakti, but you have to first surrender to lotus feet of Guru and Krishna. You listen Hari Katha, this is not bhakti. Why? If you are listening Hari Katha, this is not bhakti. Why not? The Shastra is saying, Sravanam, Sravanakka bhakti. But here I am saying, no, this is not bhakti. Why? No, here this Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Sakkatma. Iti Pungsa Orpitam. One who orpit means to offer yourself, surrender to lotus feet of Guru. Then you practice this bhakti. You practice these limbs of bhakti. That is called bhakti. If you not surrender to Guru, listen Hari Katha, this is not bhakti. So Saranagati, first Saranagati. Surrender. What is Anna? I raise my 2 hands. Understand? In army, they surrender. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Raise 2 hands means is I surrender. Understand? When police catch you, then you have to raise 2 hands.
Hands in the wall.
That means surrender. I come. You will touch your hand on the wall. Because maybe you will pocket some gun or something.
You will not defend yourself. You will not defend yourself anymore.
Surrender. This Saranagati. Saranga Saranagati. Vaivejaha Tara Prarthana Saranam. Bhakti's first stage, that is called Saranagati. Sarva Dharman Parittajya Mamekam Saranam Braja Aham Tang Sarvapaparu Mokshami Mahasuja. Saranagati. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is giving teaching to us how we completely, absolutely surrender to Krishna. When surrender, so iti pungsa orpita. Pungsa orpit. Pungsa means conditional soul. And purusaka. So sometimes also asking, here is not the male. The pungsa means purus, meaning male. So not the female. Female should not surrender. But no, pungsar pita. Here pungsar means conditional soul, baddha jiva. They are not the male person, everybody. Iti pungsar pita. Iti pungsar pita Vishnu. Pungsa orbita, means conditional soul have to surrender to lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Yeah, Vishnu and Krishna, Guru. Surrender. Then you practice Suddha Bhakti, Sravan. That listen Suddha Bhakti, listen Hari Katha, that is called Bhakti. Without surrender, listen Hari Katha, that is not Bhakti. That may be Sukriti, you are acquiring Sukriti. Bhakti is, this is when we surrender. Then practice, that is called Bhakti. So in this verse you can read, and Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archana Bandhanam, Dasa Sakha Atma Nivedinam. This is Navida Bhakti. Then Prahlad Maharaj saying, next verse he saying, iti pungsar pitavi, iti pungso orpitam. It means what I told. Eh? Prahlad Maharaj saying, oh my friends, listen this. Iti pungsar pita Vishnu. Prahlad Maharaj told this katha to his father. Hiranyakasipu. Bhakti is the word. Iti pungsar pita Vishnu. Bhakti chet navalakshana. This is called lavanakshana bhakti. If you not surrender to Guru and Krishna, this is Harikatha, that is not bhakti. That is only you are acquiring the Sukriti. This Sukriti is coming. And when you surrender to Guru and Krishna and practice bhakti, then listen Harikatha, that is bhakti. So Krishna says these things to Uddhava. Then no sadhati mang yoga, no sankadama uddhava, no sadhas tapus tago jatha, bhaktir mama urjita. If you practice bhakti, then very easy to attain then my abode dham. This is the process. And same thing Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Sadanga Saranagati Vahi Vejahat Tahara Prarthana Sune Srinanda Kumar. Actually Saranagati and Shraddha both are same. Bhaktivinoda Thakur Jaiva Dharma explains. You can read their words. Saranagati and Shraddha. Actually both are same. Little bit some difference. Actually Saranagati and Shraddha. There are 6 limbs of Saranagati. Anukulasa Sankalpa, Pratikulasa Vivarjanam, Rakhisati Viswasu, Guptite Varanam Tatha, Atmanikhepa Karpanne Saravida, Saranagati. These are the 6 limbs of Saranagati. Anukulasa Sankalpa. You have to take vow. Those who are favorable for Krishna Bhakti. You have to reject those who are the unfavorable for Bhakti. Anukul Sankalpa, Pratul Virgin, Rakhisati. Or you think Krishna is my protector. Rakhisati Viswaso. Viswas means faith and belief. Krishna is my protector. Goptite Varana Krishna also he is my protector. Maintainer. Maintainer. Krishna is my maintainer. Goptita means maintainer. Krishna is my maintainer. Goptita Varana. Atmanikhepa. Atmanikhepa means to offer yourself to the feet of Guru and Krishna. That is called Atmanikhepa. Atmanivedan. I am offering Atmanivedan. Tuapade kori vainu parama sukhi. Are dukha dure galo chinta na roilo. Chaudi ke ananda dekhi. Chaudi ke ananda dekhi. Chaudi ke ananda dekhi. Manasa deha gya jo kuchu moro or pinu tuapade nanda kisore. Is Atmanikhepa. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sang. Manasa deha geha jo kichu mora oripinu tua pade nanda kishore. Manasa deha. Manas means of my mind. Deha means my body. Manasa deha. Whatever and related with my body, what will you think? My house, my wealth, money, everything, Gurudev, I offering to lotus feet, body keys with my hand. Don't do this. Sometimes saying that, Gurudev, everything yours. But lotus feet are mine. Who is this house? Gurudev, yours house. To give the key, no Gurudev. You may forget. Who is this car? Gurudev, yours car. Okay, give the key. No, I will try. This is not the Saranagati. Saranagati is Manasa Deya Gyo. Jo Kichu Muro. Orpinutva Pade, Hey Nanda Kishore, Hey Krishna, I am offering everything to you. This is the Saranagati. Saranagati this way. Not so easy to understand about Saranagati also. One life, try to understand what the meaning of Saranagati, how to offer myself. Everything you would. When you think this way. Draupadi, give an example, Draupadi Katha. Dusasan, he pulled the cloth of the Draupadi. Draupadi tried to cover her shyness, lajja. First she also tried to pull, what is called? Hold his cloth. Dusasan pulling. And Draupadi hold. But not possible. Dusasan is very powerful, strength. Then he was looking, maybe his superiors, those who are sitting in there, maybe they will help. They did not help. Who are there? Who are there? Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitama, and all the superior person. But all they bent of their head. They did not help nothing. Even they did not say any words also. Even they did not say, yes, to be nonsense, Duryodhana, what you are doing? You stop. Even they did not say this word also. If anybody is doing anything, you have to chastisement. If you sleep here, I will tell, hey, why are you sleeping? Stand up. Jeep jago. Don't sleep, don't close your eyes. Don't meditate, stupid nonsense things. You are thinking, Gurudev, I meditate Krishna. Are you are not meditating Krishna. Stupid nonsense, you meditate stupid nonsense things. But you are thinking, no, I meditate Krishna. Stupid nonsense. You are not meditating. Then only Gopis they can dance. That's a Sahaj Samadhi. Sahaj Samadhi, spontaneous, their meditation. Dhyana Mangalam. Gopis saying, Gopi Gita. Dhyana. So Hamsili is saying this one. But they did not say any words to Duryodhana Dusasana. Bhishma Pitama, there. They did not say anything. So Draupadi is thinking, maybe my superior they will help, but they did not help. They did not say anything. Then Draupadi is thinking, his husbands, Yudhishthira, Arjuna, Nakul, Sahadev, they are there. Maybe they will husband, they will help. Bhim took his gada and tried to kill to Duryodhana, Dusasana. But Yudhishthira Maharaj stopped. Yudhishthira Maharaj told, no, don't do this. Arjuna became very angry. Tried to take his bow and arrow, kill to Duryodhana Dusasana. But Yudhishthira Maharaj told, no. Then Draupadi is thinking what to do now. Then Draupadi said, I have to protect myself with my teeth. Bite his teeth. The cloth. Bite the cloth with her teeth. But not possible to do. Then Draupadi is thinking what to do now. Then Draupadi raised his two hands. Say, surrender. Look. Up to Rakho, Madhava, hey Krishna, now you can protect my shyness, lajja. Then Krishna sent cloth. Or Krishna himself manifested in the form of cloth. That is called Vastra Avatar. Some commentators explain. The Krishna is one incarnation of the Vastra Avatar who completely covered the Draupadi's body with the cloth. And Duryodhana, Dusasana pulled sari, but completely helpless. In that time, when once Draupadi she met with Krishna, and she asked this question: why did not come first when Duryodhana pulled my cloth? That time, why did you not come and help to me? That time Krishna told, hey Draupadi, this is not my fault. Because except me, you are thinking they will help to you. So for this regard, okay, they can help. But when you realize no one helped to me, then you raise your two hands. Then I help. That means when we completely, absolutely surrender, saranagati with Krishna, then Krishna helps to us. This is the process. So for this, the bhakti's first stage, that is called saranagati. Though saranagati is not bhakti, but saranagati brings to bhakti. And this saranagati and shraddha act like same actually. But saranagati called not bhakti, but saranagati that is called brings to door towards bhakti. So saranagati that is called doorway of bhakti. Doorway, understand? What is the doorway? Doorway. Doorway means when you enter in your room, and in the middle of your door, one, what is it called? Line it is. Or one, Indian doors, most of the doors are there. They are putting on the wood. You have to step into the wood. Then enter in your room. That is called doorway. Understand this thing? So that means Saranagati, that is called the doorway of bhakti. And when Shraddha, then you enter in the house. Shraddha, faith. That is your bhakti. Shraddha, that is called bhakti. Perfect bhakti. And so far the Shraddha. Adu Shraddha, Tato Sadhu Sangha, Tatpra Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nritti, Nistha Ruchi Asukti, then Bhav, Prem, Sneha, Man, Purna, Rag, Nurag, Bhav, Mahabhav. So Shraddha. Shraddha means it's a firm faith. What is the faith? If I will perform bhajan sadhan to Krishna, then my life will be successful. Shraddha, Sabde, Vishwas, Kai, Shudra, Nishchay, Krishna, Bhakti, Kaile, Sarva Karma. If I will practice Suddha Bhakti, then my life will be successful. If you think I will listen Hari Katha, then Bhakti Devi will manifest in my life. This is Bhakti. Saddhastu ananno payo varjanam bhakti mukhi chittavitti visesa iti Saddha. Jiva Goswami Pad has given the definition about Saddha. Saddhastu ananno payo varjanam, giving up all kinds of activities. Karma, jnana, yoga, tapasya. What is that? Bhakti Anumukha Vritti. Your tendency should be serve Guru and Krishna. That is called Shraddha. When you think, by the karma, jnana, yoga, tapasya, I cannot achieve my perfection goal. Only serve Guru and Krishna. Then I can achieve my perfection goal. This Shraddha. But here also saying, though Rupa Goswami Pad in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu composed this verse. What is it? Adu Shraddha. Adu means in the beginning. Shraddha. Adu Shraddha. Tato Sadhu Sangha. After Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya. Step by step going this. But here Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad saying, Adu Sadhu Sangha. Goswami Pad saying Adu Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha. But Rupa Vishwanath Chakravarti nahi, Adu Shraddha. Adu? Sadhu Sangha. Then Shraddha. Here Rupa Goswami Pad why wrote this verse Adu Shraddha. Two kinds of Shraddha. One is called Lokik Shraddha and another is called Paramarthiki Shraddha. Understand? Lokik means worldly faith. Yeah, many people are sitting here. I am also sitting. What they are speaking, sometimes listening, sometimes not listening. This is what? Worldly faith. This is not actual faith. And Paramarthik Shraddha, spiritual faith. What is spiritual faith? Paramarthik Shraddha. When you determine yourself, yes, I will listen Harikatha, then I will get benefit. Bhakti. That is called Paramarthik Shraddha. So Adu, so for this regard, Rupa Goswami Pad written Adu Shraddha Paramarthik Shraddha. Direct. Rupa Goswami Adu Shraddha Tato Sadhu Sangha, that is called Paramarthik Shraddha, he is saying this. Rupa Goswami Pad, this Shraddha he did not say that Lokik Shraddha. He direct explained about that is called Paramarthiki Shraddha. Actually, Paramarthiki Shraddha, how will get the Paramarthiki Shraddha? Sadhu Sangha. Without Sadhu Sangha, your spiritual faith will not come. That is called also Shastriya Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Shastriya Shraddha. Paramarthik Shraddha, Shastriya Shraddha, many what you are using. Upon the faith of the scriptures. Shastriya Shraddha. Then after listening to Harikatha, Shastra, and listen to Harikatha, then another Shraddha, that is called Atantiki Shraddha. What did he say? Atantiki Shraddha. Authentic means absolute faith will come. What Gurudev is saying, what Shastra is saying, what Vaishnava is saying, the three are equal, same. That is called the Atantiki Shraddha. In our Shastra, many ways, using this word Atantiki. Atantiki Shraddha, Atantiki Nishtha, many ways we use it. Atantiki means one pointed. And completely what? Consent you. Atantiki Shraddha. Khanda khanda yadi deha pran tathapi badane na chari bhari. That is called Atantiki Shraddha. If my body cut in pieces, I will never give up. Harinam. Always I am saying, never give up Guru and never give up Harinam. Attantik Shraddha. Sometimes devotees are there. In his lifetime, many times they lose their Harinam Japamala. Why? Why did you lose Japamala? Tell to me. Stole is another thing. Oh, high stone. Why not keep proper place?
Why?
Question is coming. You are not taking care. So Harinam is thinking he does not like me.
Hello.
Run away.
Run away.
Huh?
He's saying he's Mala run away.
Run away.
Who is saying? Ramnath. Mane Japamala has legs. Japamala pagal. Another pagal katha. How possible Japamala? You have to keep. When you sleep, when you do, you have to keep proper place. Understand? You have to keep. This is your valuable thing. This thing, Harinam, is non-dependent on Krishna. This is my heart and soul. You have son or not? When you going, you are taking your son or not? Not just act like gopis, run away. You are not gopi. Stupid nonsense. Gopis, they gave up all their things. Understand? Kachit Gopa. and feeding the breast milk her baby. And she ran away when she heard the flute, sound of the flute. Are you that gopi? You are not gopi, you are gopi. Huh? You cannot give up your son. You are listening Hari Katha here. 20 times you are looking, where is my son? What is there? After, what is that?
Food.
Food. Huh? Going 10 times you are looking. So why not looking at Japamala? Japamala is not different from Krishna. My Gurudev, very heavy chastisement. If you say, Gurudev, I lost my Japamala. Then Gurudev become very angry.
Problem.
Huh? I said, sometimes chastisement, sometimes okay, what to do? Has to be nonsense. If I chastisement, they cannot tolerate. Okay, Gurudev, I lose my Japamala, you take another. Eh? Giving or not? What to do? Because if I chastisement, has to be nonsense, then they will be
Run away.
random. Hey, he's saying my Japamala has run away. Arjun Japamala ran away. Japamala is not fit. Japamala ran away. Pagal Katha. Maybe Mahabhagavad. Oh, maybe Mahabhagavad. I think not Mahabhagavad. I never heard Gurudev never saw my Japamala ran away. Have you heard? Narmada, he told anytime, my Japamala ran away again, returned back. So why your Japamala?
Bumerangi Japamala.
Boomerang Japamala. Crazy Katha. Japamala ran away. You are not ran away, Japamala ran away.
You're saying, if Shraddha and Sharanagati are not there, then we can always, Sadhu Sangha no point. I have, my Shraddha not exist, my Sharanagati also. No, how can I associate, how can I, if I pray to the Vaishnava, are they listening to me? Because I'm not Sharanagati.
So for this regard, this saying is there, collect the Sukriti. Sukriti, the Bhakti Stu Bhagavata Sangena Parijayate. Satsanga Prapade Pumbi Sukriti Purva Sanchita. When Sukriti will be matured and accumulated, then Sukriti will be arranged how to get association with Sadhu. And with the association of Sadhu, then Bhakti will come. Paribhakti Subhadaya, this sloka is saying. Bhakti Stu Bhagavata Sangena Parijayate. Satsanga Prapade Pumbi Sukriti Purva Sanchite. Purva Sanchite. Sukriti Purva Sanchite. This life Sukriti actual not mature, not power. Previous life, past life, that Sukriti very powerful. Understand? This life what you are doing, bhakti or activities, that is called present Sukriti. This Sukriti is result. But previous life, past life, you that Sukriti, it is working. So saying the bhakti stu bhagavata sangena parijaya.
So would the Sukriti of this life is gonna appear only the next life?
This life you are doing this, that Sukriti is result. And next life Sukriti is working now. This life you are listening Hari Katha. Even this life you are taking Mahaprasad. Taking Mahaprasad, this is also Sukriti. This life, even you chanting holy names, also creating Sukriti. Everything Sukriti. First Sukriti. Very important. The bhakti is important. You are thinking you are practicing bhakti, nothing. All you are doing, Sukriti. When Sukriti mature and accumulated, and with the association sadhu, harikatha, and that time you cannot give up anything. That's it. Khanda khanda jadi deha pran, tathapi vadane na chari harinam. If my body cut in pieces, I will not give up harinam. If I ask how many rounds you are chanting, 1 round, 2 rounds, 0 rounds, 5 rounds. Because this is called the lack of Sukriti. Every day you have to chant holy names. Some devotee even not chanting Gayatri Mantra videos. When I ask, Are you chanting Gayatri Mantra? No. Why not? Oh, mind very disturbed. So for the, so your mind disturbed. Why you ate or not? Yes. So your mind disturbed. Why did you eat? Mind disturbed. No, I will eat. That means you are completely dominated by your mind. Mind saying, and you are doing this. Your mind is saying, oh, don't chant holy names. You're saying, go ahead and chant. Your mind not saying, they don't eat, but you are eating. I know. You have to control your mind. Every day, chant holy names. At least 2 rounds, 4 rounds, every day, chant. Are you saying can't? Chant holy names every day. Don't stop. Every day chant your Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra, every day chant. Every day chant holy names. Before going to sleep, you have to check how many rounds you are chanting. Fix. Sankha Purvaka Naam. Every day. Chant holy. Don't listen your mind. Don't listen your mind. For this regard, Raghunath Das Goswami, he composed what Grantha? Manasiksha. Guru Gushti, Gushlasu, Sujane, Visaragane, Samam, Lajanu Bajubadanda Sarani, Sadadam, Mungipati, Tarama, Vai, Santabhata, Stutuvi, Vijache, Rita Pada. You read? Don't listen your mind. Man ki kata mat suno. Do bhajan and sadhana. And this life, how to collect Sukriti. This life collect Sukriti. When Sukriti will mature and accumulated, then Sukriti will be arranged everything for your bhajan and sadhana. My Gurudev always he said, this life you are thinking you are doing bhajan, don't do think. This life you will think I am just collecting Sukriti, servicing Guru, Vaishnava, Bhagavan. This is not for me. I am doing bhajan. Bhajan actually cannot do bhajan. Which stage will bhajan? 2 words, sadhan and bhajan. People are thinking sadhan, bhajan both are same. This is not true. Bhajan means bhajate sebbati bhajan. Seva. And that seva should be stage of when you free from anartha, unwanted thing. Anartha mukti seva. Anartha dasas, you cannot serve. Anartha dasas, understand? And if you completely contaminated with the unwanted things, anarthas, you cannot serve. Anartha. When you anartha mukta, free from the anartha, then you can serve. You are thinking, I am chanting holy names. Nam seva. No, you are not doing. When you free from anarthas, then that time you will serve Nam, Hari Nam. Now just you imposing, arop siddha. After arop siddha bhakti, then will come stage of sadhana siddha bhakti. What is it called? Sangha siddha bhakti. After Sangha Siddha Bhakti, then Sarva Siddha Bhakti. That is called Bhajana. Sarvupadhi Vinirmuktam Tatparito Nirmanam Hisikeno Hisikeso Sevanam Bhakti Ruchate. This is the definition of a Bhakti. Seva. Bhakti means here to serve. Seva. Sarvupadhi Vinirmuktam. When you free from all kinds of designation, upadhi. Sarvadhi bindu. Tatparta nirmanam. Then your heart will be completely what? Neat and clean. No any kinds of anartha. No lust, anger, stupid nonsense. So sarvadhi bindu tatparta. Hisikeno hisikesa. Bhagavan is called Aprakita Indradipati. Lord is the supreme controller of senses. Then we can serve to Lord with our transcendental senses. That is called bhakti. So sarvapadi vinirmuktam tat paritram nirmalam hisikena hisikesa sevanam bhaktiruchyate. Now all our activities of bhakti, that is called what bhakti? Arop Siddha Bhakti. Imposing. But this Arop Siddha Bhakti we are collecting Sukriti. This is not ordinary thing also. That is called Arop Siddha. Collect Sukriti. We are acquiring Sukriti now. And offering what are the tulasi? This is Sukriti. And are we free from anartha offering water? That is called bhakti. Look, same offering water tulasi, tulasi jal. One is bhakti and another great Sukriti. One life just to collect Sukriti. Chant holy names. This is actually in the beginning you are creating Sukriti. Tunde tandabari vitonite tundabari labdai. Who can chant holy names? We cannot chant holy names. Atas Sri Krishna namadi no bhavet grajendri sevan mukhi jihadu sangus prati tada. How possible to chant holy name? Because holy names is transcendental. Our tongue, material tongue. So how will chant holy names, transcendental holy name with our material tongue? Not possible. So, Atas Sri Krishna namadi no bhavet grajendri. In our senses cannot accept transcendental things. But now chanting holy name, then Tadatma Vritti will come. Oneness with the potency of Lord. Then our sense with Tadatma Vritti will come. With the Tadatma Vritti, then you can chant holy names. Tadatma Vritti means as like iron. Iron cannot burn anything. But same iron you put in the fire, then all the particle fire inside in the iron, and that burning hot iron you put anywhere, then burn. In the same way, chanting holy names, again and again chanting holy names, servicing Guru and Vaishnava, then your senses will become Tadatma Vritti. With that Tadatma Vritti senses, then you can practice bhakti. This is the process.
Even by chanting Namaparada, Sukriti comes by Namaparada.
Namaparada Sukriti Namaparada. As it Namabhas. Namabhas is Haito Sukriti. Chaitanya Bhagavad. When the Namabhas, then Sukriti gives. Namaparada will give material things and give more punishment to you. But Namabhas, so it is saying Namabhase, Haito Sukriti, Namabhase, Ajamil, Pailo Vaikuntha. There are many things. You can't understand. So this life, we chant holy names, do bhajan and sadhana. Here bhajan means actually we are not doing bhajan. Bhajan means coming the stage of anartha nivritti, or come in the asakti or bhavadasha. When you come in the stage of bhavadasha, that time you do bhajan. Bhajate sevate bhajan. A sadhan, with your senses, what you are practicing with Guru and Vaishnava, that is called sadhan. So sadhan bhakti, Shraddha to asakti, all these stages are called sadhan bhakti. Shraddha, sadhusanga, bhajana, kriya, anupam. Then bhava bhakti, Suddha sattva, vishmatma, prema, sujja, sambhava, paruchi, vichitta, smacha, nikidasa, bhava uchati. Then after bhava bhakti, then prema bhakti. And with your love, prema, then you can direct side to Krishna. And that time you will not be here, you will go global now. Because prema cannot tolerate this body. Huh? Just bhav manifest. Then sadhak cannot tolerate. You have to soon give up his body and attend to the body. The prem, actually this not possible this body. Prem cannot tolerate this body. And asakti, then roti, then bhav. When bhav mature, there's no prem. But little bit there's a abhas of prem, semblance of prem. Then you will give up this body, then you attend to Guru Vrindavan, or Krishna's Prakat Leela, where Krishna Leela is going on there. And then you will get transcendental body, Apragita Chittya. With your transcendental Apragita Chittya, then you serve to Krishna under guidance of Brajvasis, Brajgopis. This is the process. So without saying sadhan siddhi, then bhava siddhi, then sarupa siddhi, and then prema siddhi, then vastu siddhi. After vastu siddhi, then go Golo Vrindavan. How many stages? You understand? 5 stages. First sadhan siddhi. Sadhan siddhi is how to free from anartha nivritti. Sadhan siddhi. Then bhava siddhi. Attain your bhav. Which bhav you have? Bhav means mood. Santa, Dasa, Sakha, Vatsala, Madhu you have. That you attain. Siddhi means perfection. Understand or no? No understand, no problem. Again I will tell you. Because every day I am saying like that. If you understand, you will not come here.
Run away.
Ravan, he did not associate with Shivji. But Ravan, he is a disciple of Shivji. Sometimes talk this katha. Ravan, he is the disciple of Shivaji. Understand? And best disciple. Shivji's 2 main disciples. And one is called Ravan and another Janak Maharaj. And 2 disciples. And Janak, the father of Sita Devi, also the disciple of Lord Shiva. Katha is coming with this. And Parshuram also. Actually Parshuram just he got the power from it. Because Parshuram is Bhagavad Avatar. Okay, now come we. Ravan, he took Diksha mantra from Shiva, but he never listened to Harikatha, but never associate with him. But sometimes he comes in Kailas. When he comes in Kailas, that time he also lifted Kailas. And when he lifted Kailas, then Kailas started to shake. Then Parvati Devi asked, "Oh my husband, why today is so much earthquake coming?" Then Bhuja, you understand? Why shaking? Oh, that means my disciple has come. Well, who is your disciple? Ravan. When Ravan, he used to come in Kailas, he lifted Kailas. So Kailas started to shake. Then Parvati Devi asked, "Your disciple, but I never said he is listening your Harikatha, not associate with him. But when he used to come, he laughed. Why? Laughing. Why? Interesting conversation. Then Shivji told, Ravan is so much ghamanda. Ghamanda means what is called? Arrogant. Arrogant. Why? Because Ravan always thinking, oh, my Gurudev, Shivji, only 5 heads. Shivji, how many heads?
5.
5, Panchana. And Ravan is saying,
10.
I have 10. So which higher? Guru or disciple? Disciple. Higher. Sometimes these types of disciples. Oh, Guru or disciple? I know many slokas. I know everything. Just according to Shastra, take Diksha from this Guru. That's a stupid nonsense. Hey. For this regard, Ramayana also explained this way. I think what the Prasanga is coming. Bibhishan or Mandadari, they asked to Ramchandra, hey, Chirakalabha, no, I think Bibhishan, Chirakalabha more, then Sivere Pujila, Morano Kale Siv, Mukana Chahi Dekhila. He's saying this way. Bibhishan, he asked to Ramchandra, my brother Ravan, whole life, he worshipped Shivji. He took Diksha, mantra, everything Shivji. And Shiva Bhakta, Ramchandra, he was great devotee of Lord Shiva, Shiva Bhakta. Ravan, great devotee. But when Ramchandra killed to him, why Shivji not come? Why did not he come and protect to him? Why? Because he has no faith with Guru. This is his offense, aparadhi. Shivji, he committed offense, lotus feet of his Guru. Shivji, what is it? Ravan, aparadhi. Offenders, aparadhi. Lotus feet of Lord Shiva. For this regard, what will do? And another thing, Ravan is against to Lord Ram. Or Shivji, he is Aradha Dev Ramchandra. He is Aradha Dev, Shivji is Aradha Dev, worshipful deity Ram. Jena Rama Vairi. One who against my Ishtadev Ram, how possible I protect him, even he my disciple or not? Even my disciple is, what is called? Aparadhi. Guru Aparadhi. He laughed, joke. My Gurudev only 5 heads. Or I have 10 heads. So I am very intelligent. Ravan, he never listened any advice of Lord Shiva. But Shivji, he has love and affection with Ram. Ravana. Because here he is saying this way, in this Lila, explain, Guru never gives up his disciple. This is one thing. But if they aparadhi, what to do? Have to take punishment. Understand? This is the Lila. This Lila is going on. So now coming in this way. What is it? Ask?
Speak about
Huh?
Bhava Siddhi.
Bhava Siddhi. So Sadhan Siddhi, Bhava Siddhi, then no. And Sadhan Siddhi, Bhav Sadhan Siddhi, Bhav Siddhi, then Sarupa Siddhi. Sarupa Siddhi, you realize your transcendental constitutional form. Understand? When you come in the stage of Bhava Dasha, not now. Don't ask, Gurudev, what is my Sarup? And Gopi or Gopi or Are just chant. So Sadhana Siddhi, Bhav Siddhi, Sarup Siddhi, then what is your Prema Siddhi? Then Vastu Siddhi, then you will go 5 stages, then you will go Guru Vrindavan. Right? This is the process. If you want to go Golok Vrindavan, then after 5 stages, then Parikatta Prapta, with the associate of Krishna.
Gurudev, how is correct to me to say about my practice? I am doing sadhana bhajan or I am doing only sadhana?
You are doing sadhana. All you are doing is sadhana. Always you are thinking, I am sadhaka. Sadhaka. But sometimes you are using sadhana bhajan.
Yes.
Bhajan means seva. So for this regards, but seva is transcendental seva. Not our transcendental seva is not coming. So for they are using this word sadhana bhajan. But when you deeply analyze, then you will understand what is called sadhan and what is called bhajan. Bhajan is that. So for this regard we are saying, okay, sadhana bhajan. This is the general word. Shastra always giving two kinds of these things. One is called, what is called? Gross, two kinds of definition. One is called, what is called?
Gross definition.
Gross,
General definition.
general instruction, general this way. Gross instruction. Or another is called specific instruction. This is that. So for this you are using, okay, sadhana bhajan. My sadhana bhajan not going this. And when you deeply specific bhajan, when you free from Maya, Maya Mukta Dasa, that is called bhajan.
Sadhan bhajan, sadhan, kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhavet. How can collecting sukriti be sadhan? Because by collecting sukriti, I have no goal. I'm only doing meditation, but no goal. How can collecting sukriti be sadhan?
I told you.
Yeah.
All you are doing, even you taking Mahaprasad, this is also Sukriti.
But if I don't know what I want, how can my taking prasad be?
You don't know this. Sukriti, that is called knowingly, unknowingly what you are doing. That is called Agyata Sukriti. Then Sukriti two types. Okay, Gyata Sukriti, Agyata Sukriti. Gyata means you don't know the glories of that Mahaprasad. Mandan people coming. Okay, please come. Those are sitting on the beach. Take this Mahaprasad. Then what is this Mahaprasad? They think, oh, very nice pista.
Good pizza.
Good. Oh, no onion, garlic. Oh, very nice. Every day they are eating maybe with what is it, onion, garlic, all other thing.
Calabrese.
But today they are thinking, oh, nice taste. Look, they are thinking this is only that same thing. Actually, this is not which you offer to Krishna. That is called a Mahaprasad. But they don't know what is the Mahaprasad. But they are taking this Mahaprasad without glory, Mahaprasad. This Mahaprasad also giving Sukriti. That Sukriti is called Agyata Sukriti. In your garden, many flowers plant, giving water. But suddenly one tulasi plant has come accidentally. You watering, giving. And offering water tulasi, that is bhakti. Understand? Are you unknowingly you giving water in the garden and simultaneously tulasi leaves are there, tulasi plant is there. Sukriti. That is called Agyata Sukriti. Agyata Sukriti, you will know the glories of tulasi. Brinde namaste charanarvind Takta vihina paradalabche Khiptascha kamani tarangamadde Kripamai tvam saranang prapanna Brinde namaste charanarvind. Then doing tulasi parikrama, circumnate tulasi, offering. That is called Gyata Sukriti. Both Sukriti are very powerful. So in this way, unknowingly, if you collect Sukriti, this is also very powerful. Sukriti is a transcendental thing. It brings to you. And Sukriti never destroy also. Because transcendental things are possible to destroy.
If the Vaishnava Parada will not destroy Sukriti.
Sukriti never destroy. Just cover. Just covered. As like fire, you want a burning stick, they fire inside there. But some white spot coming.
Everyone got relaxed now by this ritual.
But little bit when wind coming, there is a black spot, good, and again fire coming. In the same way. Sukriti never destroy. Somewhere we are using, oh, Sukriti destroy. Actually, Sukriti not destroy. The transcendental thing, how possible use the word destroy? Destroy means complete dhamsa, how possible? Bhakti never destroy. Sukriti never, transcendental things never destroy. Just cover. If you offense, then cover it. And stop this thing. Stop to progressing your bhakti. Hari bhai. Again same question. Sometimes using Vaishnava aparad যদি উঠে হাতে মাথা উপরে যাওয়া ছুটি যায় শুকি যায় কথা that the ধ্বংস state destroyed. Sometimes you are destroyed, actually not destroyed. That is it, just understand. Shastra Tatparya understand. That will
Because sometimes what he is saying, you are
Ah.
listening drying.
upara drying means it's the same thing. You will stop.
So he plants him again, then drying back.
Yeah, again back. Again coming. Again coming. Bhakti will never destroy. Transcendental things never destroy. You understand this philosophy. And our Shastra says. And bhakti transcends, but you can understand, bhakti transcendental things never destroy. Material things will destroy. And some Shastra, some ways see this is that for the saying to the gross way, sthul vichar. Because sthul bhakti, sthul buddhi, that's buddhi there, and gross intelligent people. So gross intelligent people have to say, yes, your bhakti destroyed. But those who are intelligent person, how possible bhakti destroyed? Transcendental things never destroy. And then logic is also explained. Which things will be destroyed? Which manifest, which growing, that destroy. Bhakti transcendental, aprakita, chit. And sun rises and sun sets. This is the gross conception. Sun never rise and sun never sets. But if you tell you, then gross people will be angry or not?
Yes.
Hey, you are a foolish person. Now sun rises, you are saying no sun rises. Actually sun is brihat, great. Always sun is yours, giving the light. Understand? If you now go India, about dark, you cannot see the sun. Understand? Now here 9 o'clock, there will be what? About 5 p.m. 5:30. Sun automatically goes down. No? Winter time India. And 5 o'clock, sun goes down. Here sign, look. If you go America, if you go other part of the world, some place dark, some place midnight, some place midday. Why? Actual sun is always blazing. But according to our vision, angle of vision, we are using this word sunset and sun. This one. In the same way, bhakti or which Sukriti, everything are transcendental things. You try to understand. Transcendental things never destroy, never dhamsa. If I tell to come and understand, that's the actual philosophy also. Dhamsa might destroy also 3 ways. Prag dhamsa, prakalin dhamsa, many kinds of. If I tell you can understand. So anyhow, you try to understand. Transcendental things never destroy. Just stop.
There's one place saying like this. Krishna Bhakta Swabhav Agya Dosha Kama Kare. Krishna Swabhav Bhakta Nimda Sahite Na Pate. But this saying, what does that mean?
Same one.
But Krishna not forgiving.
Krishna forgiving. Haro rishte Guru Trata. Guru rishte Krishna Nata Kasyana. You understand? If Krishna angry with you, then Guru can protect you. Or Guru angry with you, Krishna not give protection to
But
you.
what about Bhakta Padadhuli Saitana?
Yeah, Bhakti Padadhuli means this is the devotee. His devotee. So understand this. And 2 ways you can understand the conception of the scriptures. One is called the Sthul Vichar, another is called Sukshma Vichar, gross conception, and another subtle conception. those who are gross people, sthul buddhi wala. Understand? Moti buddhi, mane who has not brain not working. Huh? Those who brain not working, tell to sthul vichar. Okay, bhakti destroyed. Chalo, Chaitanya Charitamrita likha. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Hai bhakti destroyed. Upade chindita sukhi jai pata. Okay, it's okay. Huh? But when you deeply analyze, how possible bhakti destroyed? Huh? Whose bhakti destroyed? He committed offense, lotus feet of Indradumna Maharaj. One day I told. Chaturbija bhajate mang jana subhatan orjuna artho jigasu arthati gyani chavartirsa. Indradumna Maharaj, he committed offense, lotus feet of Agastya Rishi. His bhakti destroyed? No. He was, Indradumna Maharaj, he was worshipping Thakurji. Worshipping Thakurji. Then Agastya Rishi came. But he did not give respect. Offense, aparad. If Sadhu, Guru, Vaishnava coming, you have to give respect to him, proper respect to him. At least you have to, what is it called? Stand up from your asana. This is the ordinary etiquette. Even the president entered in the assembly house, Mandan Kathalu. All ministers have to stand, have to give salute. Otherwise, this is called the offense, dishonor to the president. According to the law, every country's law is there. Because president is the
Authority.
This is the thing. If you think, no, I am minister, prime minister. I president, no problem. Only Shivji can do this. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva are just saying there. Prajapati, Daksha Prajapati entered. Then Brahmaji, Shivji and Vishnu, three are there. Sitting in the assembly house. Then Daksha Prajapati arrived. Then Brahmaji and Shivji and Vishnu are sitting there. Daksha Prajapati, he noticed, Vishnu did not give respect. Vishnu, he did not stand up. Because Daksha Prajapati is thinking, Vishnu is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan did not give honor to me. Okay, no problem. Then he noticed Brahmaji. Brahmaji is Srishtikarta. He is my father. Okay. No. But Shivji is my son-in-law. I am his father. Understand? As like father. Understand? How many fathers have you? Panchapita. 5 fathers. We have 5 fathers. Janmadata, Bhayatrata, Annadata, Jatsakanna, Vivahita. So these are Pancha father. 5 fathers here. So Daksha Prajapati is thinking, I am father. Shivji is my son. He did not give respect. He did not stand up, not giving any respect. Actual Shivji is Mahabhagavat. Uttam Mahabhagavat. Observed in Krishna Leela, Ram Leela. And Daksha Prajapati entered or not, he did not go. Mahabhagavat. Mahabhagavat is not looking your gross. Who is coming or who is sitting, stupid nonsense is not doing. So Shivji, Uttama. But Daksha Prajapati is so much arrogant, proud. Then he criticized to Lord Shiva. So that means it is again. And if you not give respect to Guru Vaishnava, that is offense, aparadh. 6 types of Vaishnava aparadh. Understand? What are the 6 types of Vaishnava aparadh? Vala. Hunti, Nindanti, Vaidishti, Novinanti, Harsati, Kuddhati, Jati, Darsanena Patanda, Sat. Learn this one. Hunti, to beat the Vaishnava. Hunti means not to cut it, beat the Vaishnava. Without reason, don't beat. Huh?
With reason, okay.
Give mercy. If I tell you bring this book, but he's saying, Gurudev. This is not only, this is giving mercy, kripa. This is not beating. This is giving mercy because it's stupid nonsense.
Stupid nonsense.
Hanti, nindanti. Ninda means to criticize Guru and Vaishnava. Huh? That's it. One asked me, Gurudev, I will call you to Prabhu or not? I will call you Maharaj, Gurudev, Prabhu or not? What will come? That means he does not know the Vaishnava etiquette. Every sannyasi should be use this word Maharaj. Huh? Usually this word. Every sannyasi's name literally is written in Maharaj. Madha Maharaj, Tirtha Maharaj, that Maharaj. Not saying Prabhu. Prabhu is a brahmachari. That means that he does not know any common sense. So what will say? What he will tell? Okay, I tell what you will do. He direct asks me, Gurudev, I asked you, Prabhu, the good? Yes, you like. Cannot tolerate this stupid nonsense person, how possible? Then maybe he will beat me. So it is very well.
Okay.
Wait. I will not tell one sannyasi or once Gurudev Katha. Once Gurudev also chastised me on sannyasi, the sannyasi become very angry and try to Gurudev. Then Gurudev has stupid nonsense, how is this sannyasi's mind? I have not take this name, maybe you are hard or not. I saw this. So these types of people, what do behavior? Huh? Try to understand how to give respect to others. Then, Hari Bhakti is very far. You have to first learn Vaishnava, Sadachar, good behavior of Vaishnava. Bhakti is very far. So how to talk, how to speak, everything. Learn. So for this regard, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Sanatan, you manifest Vaishnava Sadachar Grantha. This is very important. Vaishnava Sadachar, good behavior of Vaishnava. Vaishnava Sadachar. If you are not good behavior of Vaishnava, Bhakti Devi, how possible? And Mahaprabhu direct, he gave order to Sanatan Goswami. Sanatan, you have to manifest what Grantha? Vaishnava Sadachar Grantha. This is very important. How to speak, how to handle. Now the Gurudev, I will call you Prabhu. Okay, you are Mahaprabhu. I am not Nityananda Prabhu. Mahaprabhu, I say Sripad. This is another thing. That Nityananda Prabhu is the brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And I am not Mahaprabhu, or you are not Nityananda. So what will I say to you? I am not Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or you are not Nityananda. So what will say? Some people are crazy. What will say? That is general etiquette have to learn. Hanti, nindanti, no criticize to Guru Vaishnava. If you don't like another things, because your conception, others' conception may be not same. It's another thing. So that means you should not, that means you should criticize. No, you should not criticize. Neither nature. Sampradayik vichar, Ramanujarya Sampradaya vichar, Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya vichar not same, conception of the Sampradaya. They worship Radha, they worship Lakshmi Narayana. We worship Radha and Krishna. So we have no right to the Sampradayas. Oh, your Thakurji utilized that. You cannot use this one. That is offense. Are same Radha Krishna manifested in the form of Lakshmi Narayana. You have to give respect all sampradayas, except Mayavadi.
Even with the mind. Even with the mind.
Never criticize it. Vaishnava Sampradaya. This is the. If Prabhupada respected Mahaprabhu, when he traveled to South India, even he also went to many demigod temples. You can read Chaitanya Charitamritam. And when Mahaprabhu traveled in South India, he went many temples. And you do pranams, abstuti also. Parvati Devi temple, Shiv temple, and Ganesh temple also there. Langal Ganesh. You read Chaitanya Charitamritam. When Mahaprabhu traveled in the Ganesh temple also there. Mahaprabhu went in Ganesh temple. They did that Ganesh is called Nangal Ganesh. And Mahaprabhu also give the respect. So that means you should not to disrespect to any demigod and demigoddess. Hari Reva Sadaradha Sarva Deveswareswara Itare Brahmarudradha Navagya Kadachana. Never disrespect to any demigod demigoddess. You don't like, you don't go. You don't like to go to the temple of Kali, Shiv, Durga. You don't go. This is another thing. Your conception. You don't like, don't go. You should not criticize any demigod, demigoddess. Give respect, because all they are the servant of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu Sevak Sevika. Okay, so give. Okay, so this is the way. Anti Ninanti Vaidesti. No Vaidesti means not envious to others. Not envious with Vaishnava. Anti Ninanti Vaidesti. No Abhinandati. Vaishnava coming, you are not welcome. Not welcome. As like Mahabhagavad Siddhi. That is offense. You are not Mahabhagavad. Vaishnava, at least you have to stand up from your husband. I think this is very simple. You will not lose anything. Just to fold your hand. Okay, Prabhu Dandavat. Maharaj Dandavat. How much spent? Energy, nothing. Just for Panti Nandabai Desti Novinam Kurdhati. Never angry with Vaishnava. When you angry, if he is opposed of bhakti, you have to angry. Bhakta desi jane. Krodh bhakta desi jane. When you against of bhakti, then you have to angry. Hey, this is your fault. You should not do this. These are 6 types of Vaishnava Aparadha. You have to avoid Vaishnava Aparadha. Good.
Bhaktivedanta Swami Bana Maharaj ki Jai!
Oi gente, tudo bem? Bom dia, espero que todos tenham descansado bem. Thank you, Gurudev, for your presence here. Pessoal, infelizmente vou ter que dar esses avisos. Muitas coisas a gente pediu com educação, com carinho, com cuidado, para vocês